A lot of sadness and even some anger over the closure of the Waterfront Hotel. Some workers finishing up their work and some hotel guests leaving the hotel right now. The manager says those doors will shut down for good just before midnight. Jack London Square, a crown jewel of Oakland, has seen peaks and valleys. But with the closure of the largest and one of the longest tenants at Jack London, many people agree the historic waterfront district is seeing the worst economic downturn in decades.
We were losing business a lot. Less people were coming, and a couple people had to get laid off. They had to shut down the restaurant early. So I knew that they had money problems, but they were trying to fix it, and it just didn't work out.
Moises Cruz just got laid off from the Waterfront Hotel, where he worked for 3 years. And before the hotel, he had worked at a nearby restaurant. Altogether, the Oakland native worked in the neighborhood for about 10 years.
When I say it's getting worse, it's definitely getting worse.
And this is the worst you've seen it?
Yeah.
Moises blames the closure on a few issues. The pandemic led to fewer business travelers and conventions, the departure of all the sports teams, and crime.
There was a lot of homelessness and crime over here. People are breaking into cars and stuff, so a lot of people don't want to come in this area for that specific reason.
The Waterfront Hotel has 145 rooms and suites with amazing views of the port and estuary.
I'm visiting from San Diego, flew in and came here.
On Friday, workers turned away guests as they checked in for their reservations. Visitors say no one called them about the closure.
It's sad. I have stayed at this hotel over the years so many times, and it's a great hotel. I have the best memories.
Jack London Square Associates LLC owns the hotel. Hyatt runs and manages it. The Port of Oakland owns the land and says the owner has a lease agreement until 2061. But the owner stopped paying rent recently. We called Jack London Square Associates LLC, but haven't heard back. Some customers say they're also trying to talk to the company to get their money back for events that were booked and canceled.
Disappointed that this great hotel with the backing of the Hyatt could do such a thing to us, and we're just little people.
Jack London has been struggling in recent months. Forge Restaurant just shut down to reopen elsewhere. The high-end French restaurant Left Bank also closed. But Dave & Buster's is set to open later this year.
It came out of nowhere for me. I mean, I guess not totally nowhere. I feel like a lot of businesses have been closing and have a hard time staying open out here in Jack London, which is really sad. But to lose this one hurts.
Like this message on a nearby wall. Moises hopes Jack London Square will soon bounce back stronger.
It just really sucks that we got to go through this. People are losing their jobs. I just hope it gets better.
The attorneys for the Port of Oakland are working to figure out how to move forward since this lease goes all the way to 2061. Right now, it's too early to tell what's going to happen to this hotel if they can find another operator to take over.